Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, RegisKillbin is the name, and Hearthstone is the game, and this is my latest Decksperiment where I experiment with a crazy, new, fun, or interesting deck idea. And this time around, it's all about the Thief Priest, which essentially is a priest that doesn't really run many of their own cards, but simply looks to steal or borrow or copy resources from their opponent, which makes for some crazy highlights and for some fun times. So let's go ahead and jump into this deck creation process as it was recorded live on my Twitch stream. So let's jump into this, guys. Let's do a new experiment where we build a Thief Priest. And what does that mean? That means a priest that steals cards from your opponent. So, you know, Thought Steal, those kinds of cards, right? Mind Vision. I want to build a deck that relies on our opponent's resources. This is something I did in the past that was mildly successful. I don't know that there's a reason necessarily to build this deck, particularly in the Unguro meta, except for Curious Glimmerroot is a card that certainly adds to it. But I'm not going to go like all in on Thief Priest. It's not going to be like 30 cards, so you don't have any of your own minions or anything like that. It's going to be Thief Priest, but with some spell synergies, I think, so that we're actually going to try to make the deck good, not just about stealing cards, right? So less of a meme deck, but a thematically consistent competitive deck, if that makes sense. So first things first, let's add in, of course, Curious Glimmerroot, a new stealing card, which is actually seeing some play anyway, which is kind of crazy. Like, this is a playable card, apparently, which I never thought would be the case. But let's also grab Lyra, because I think it's just such a good, amazing card, and it's so much fun. And we're going to have a lot of spells, and particularly probably cheap spells, so I think Lyra will make a lot of sense for us. Are there any other cards here that allow you to like steal resources from your opponent? Gluttonous Ooze is kind of that way thematically. You steal the weapon and you add it to yourself. So not perfectly a thief-style card, but kind of hilariously so anyway. But beyond that, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. So really, I think I will add in Radiant Elementals as well, and probably Shadow Visions just because it's such a good resource generator. But at the end of the day, most of the Thief cards are going to be in the this set here, the standard, just classic stuff. Potion of Madness is certainly a Thief card. Let's see. Thought Steal is certainly a Thief card. Mind Games is a Thief card. Shadow Madness is a Thief card because we're stealing stuff. Cabal Shadow Priest, definite Thief card. Mind Control. I don't know if I want two of these, though. One is probably more than enough, but definitely a Thief card. And then I wonder, are there wild cards that were Thief cards that I'm missing? Because I feel like there used to be more cards that stole stuff from your opponents than there currently are. I wonder what was in the wild set. I don't think I'm going to make this a wild deck. I want it to stay standard, but I'm mostly just curious here what other cards existed that were all about stealing. Convert was one. That's actually a pretty interesting card that never got a ton of play. Probably a underutilized card. I don't see anything here, though. Oh, Entomb, actually, central to the Thief archetype. That's the biggest one I was forgetting. Moved to Wild lately, so that's actually going to hurt this deck a lot, I think. Entomb is such a good steal. Shadow Vision, steal from yourself. Wow, I like that logic. That actually makes a ton of sense. That's perfect. Oh, Crystal and Oracle. Why did I miss that? Duh. Yeah, this is perfect. I'm so dumb. Of course. Yeah, thank you, that guy's ass guy. An Unguro card that fits the theme of the deck wonderfully. That's cool. I'm sure I'm forgetting more stuff too, so chime in, guys, if I'm forgetting stuff. Actually try the all-stealing version too. I may do that afterwards. I'm not sure if there are enough stealing cards actually left in the game to do that, but maybe just some card draw along with stealing, who knows. Drew the Q says, hey, Regis in chat. Well, hey, right back at you. Mind Control Tech, that's a good one. Good suggestion. I like Mind Control Tech. Maybe just one, since it is sort of a tech card, both in name and in function, but it's a good idea. Radiant Elemental, already caught that one, thankfully. I'll be back in 20 minutes, Regis. I need to shower. No worries, dude. If you gotta throw hygiene out the window for Legend, that is an honorable goal. Don't fret. Capdog says, sorry I missed the last stream. I cut my finger with glass by accident. Well, how did that happen, Capdog? You got to fill us in with more details. I mean, come on. We need to know. My girlfriend always inadvertently cuts herself while cooking and stuff, so I'm always curious how it happens, because I never do that. Hey, Regis, happy to see you again in stream. Thanks so much, Kitty. Are you skipping Crystal and Oracle? Asks Mew333. I was, because I'm dumb, but thankfully you guys are filling me in. Pint size for synergy with Cabal. That's not a bad idea, actually. It's kind of a stealing card, too, right? You're stealing stats from your opponent. Maybe just one or two. I'm going to go ahead and toss in the Power Word Shield, too, just because I think it's there and we might need it. Add dragons to enable Draconid Operative. That's obviously, yeah, that's a good steal card. I just don't know if we'll have room for that. Like, is there any way to play dragons enough to make that a consistent thing? First off, I don't think there are any dragon steal cards. Oh, I need to type just dragon. Ysera steals cards from the Emerald Nightmare. None of these are about stealing, really. No thievery here. I don't know. So yeah, the Draconid Operative has really been the go-to thief card for Priest in recent memory. But I don't know that it's going to fit, just because no other dragons are going to make sense. I think I'm going to have to cut it despite it itself making a lot of sense. I made it for the Decksperiment, says Mike B. Yeah, dude, grats. Hopefully it's a good one. We'll see. Regis viewers always miss a stream because they hurt themselves. That has happened multiple times, you're right. Like, I feel like that's happened a lot. Nefarian is not in Standard anymore, but Draconid Operative and Nefarian would be the sickest thief combo, that's for sure. Shifting Shade, yeah, why did I forget about Shifting Shade? You guys, I'm bad at this, aren't I? You guys are much better than me at remembering which cards actually steal stuff. We should just Google. That's not how it works. We should do this, right? Opponents, and I think we can find every card. This is the smart way to do it. Yeah, so see, these do kind of fit in that world. Like Harrison Jones, a good thief card. He steals weapons. I might take in a Harrison there. Curve is very early game oriented right now, but when you're generating resources, that's not so much of a problem. Like, a lot of this is just card draw and resource generation. Harrison, Lyra, and Cabal Shadow Priest are the only minions. I guess, no, Mind Control Tech and Radiant Elemental. We do have minions, but of course a lot of spells. I kind of want to, guys, I kind of want to do this, right? Because Yogg steals hope from your opponent, right? He steals the hopes and dreams and the victories from the grasps of your opponent. And just given how many spells we have, I legitimately think he's a good addition. A lot of people have criticized me for adding Yogg to every Decksperiment, just because I always toss him in. Oh, I just realized I went invisible there. But I don't really care. I think he fits here best of all. Hansel says, I just started watching Michael Cthulhu upon your recommendation. Now I am obsessed. That guy is amazing. Yeah, I told you, dude. Anybody who wasn't here when I made that recommendation, Michael Cthulhu on YouTube, it's like this awesome blacksmithy dude who makes weapons from fantasy games. So he'll make, like, the Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII. He's currently working on the Gunblade that Squall uses in Final Fantasy VIII. But he, like, just shows you the process of him, like, crafting these weapons out of raw metals and stuff, and it's really, really fun. I wish my channel was as cool as his, but I don't think it ever will be. USA #1, Trump 2020, says Mr. EZT. Well, thanks for sharing that. I don't mind a little politics occasionally. I won't share my own politics, but chat is welcome to get into political debates for all I care about. Let's see. A piano fell on me today. You know how that goes. I think that's an exaggeration of my chat being doomed by events. So Capdog here with the explanation of how his finger got caught. A picture fell off the wall, and I went to go catch it so it wouldn't break, and it broke on my finger, cutting me in the process. That does suck. That sounds bad, man. Glass is tough. Let's see. Everybody wants the weasel. I don't think that's... Weasel steals the other guy's will to live, says Kitty Christina. I don't think I can explain that one away. Lore Walker Cho. I don't actually own Lore Walker Cho, so that's going to be a tough one. Somehow, of all the legendaries I've opened... Oh, I do have... I lied. I guess I do have this card. Never mind. I thought I didn't have it or Nat Pagel, but apparently I do. Maybe it's Millhouse and Nat Pagel I don't have. That's what it is. Lore Walker Cho is actually kind of intriguing, but I don't want to feed him too many spells, so... I think that's going to have to be a pass. Ninja JJ says, hey, Regis, just tuned in from the UK. Awesome, Ninja. Thanks for stopping by. Nat the Darkfisher, so that you can steal more cards with Mind Vision from your opponent's hand. Now that is some logic I can get behind. Mysterious C says, thought of a good thief card. Tekken Ultra Sword because it steals chat's heart. That's so sweet. I like it. Yog the God. Let's see. Free from Amber is not a steal card, but may fit in this deck. I don't disagree, but I don't want to have too much late game here. I think we're kind of good to go on the late game. Let's see. I'm a little behind chat here. Vote Regis's beard 2020. Oh, yeah. My beard would definitely dominate the election cycle, that's for sure. RegisKillbin is the name and beard styling is the game. I thought it did look particularly good today. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know why, but it just felt good today. I'm not really sure what it was, but Cap Dog, I'm gonna pass for now. People have complained a few times I've taken challenger requests on stream. They think it's boring, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to listen to that advice. But you're welcome to catch me afterwards. I'm happy to do it any other time as long as I'm not live. I love the gold and I love helping you guys out too. So Nazoth to get the steel cards back. Yeah, it's not the worst idea, but I don't know. I know we kind of just rifled through this list, but oh boy, you guys, I shouldn't have shown you guys that. Everybody's gonna want Noggin Fogger. Faceless Manipulator is kind of intriguing, right? Like you can steal your opponent's minion or copy it, right? Borrow it. The things I'm most nervous about in this deck are like Pint-Sized Potion, like a lot of low-cost cards, but like I said, Mind Vision, Crystalline Oracle, and Power Word Shield all cycle themselves, so they're not realistically one-drops, right? That's 6 cards, so it looks like we have a ton of one-drops, 10 one-drops, but at the end of the day, 6 of those turn into other things. So really, it's like we have 4 one-drops, which is pretty reasonable. And a lot of those 3s, 4s, 5s turn into higher cost cards or other cards to fill in our list. So I'm not that concerned about our curve. I think it actually looks fairly good for what we're trying to accomplish. So, I'm curious to hear any last-second recommendations, but I have to be honest. I feel like this is pretty close. We're missing things like Shadow Word Pain and Shadow Word Death, which is kind of scary, because we just don't have a ton of removal. But we can steal things, we can generate removal, we can trade, could do crazy stuff. I don't know, I think it might actually work. How can you have a priest deck without Shadow Word Death and Shadow Word Pain? I kind of just answered that. I'm a little ahead of you. Or behind you, I'm not sure. I imagine that you trim your beard very delicately with tiny scissors. Yes, tiny, they're like this big. I actually pay people to do that for me, though. I don't do it myself. Mage deck with Molten Reflection, Weasel Tunneler, and Nazoth. That actually does sound like a fun meme deck. Keep in mind the most common one-drop is not in there, Northshire Cleric. Yeah, of course, Northshire Cleric is great. Shadow Word Pain, Shadow Word Death, all staples for Priest. But we have enough card draw, because half of our cards are generating cards, so we don't really need to think about card draw too much, is my opinion. Hey, Regis, how you doing? Says, I queetif gnum. Doing good, man. I have trouble with your name, but I'm otherwise doing pretty great. Craft Golden Ultra Sword. No, sir, even though it's cheap. So, guys, I gotta be honest, I kind of want to try this out. I think I'm sort of ready to take this out there and see how it goes. I don't think it's going to be good. I think it's way too tempo restricted. In other words, we're spending our early game mana generating resources instead of, developing threats and doing things significant to the board. So, I think that's going to be a pretty big risk, but let me import my deck here, by the way, so we can get the deck tracker rolling right away. But at the end of the day, in control environments, I think we're going to be okay. I think we can still compete. To me, it's just I'm worried about aggro decks. How do we beat a Pirate Warrior? But I guess we'll find out. Let's take a look and see. Because that's how you really learn, right? Craft Golden Millhouse. That will never happen, I can assure you that. It's okay, no one can pronounce it. Alright, well, that makes me feel a little better. Regis, you should video your next trip to the barber so we can see your beard in its glory. My barber actually doesn't touch my beard. It's not a barber, I guess, anyway. It's a hairdresser. It's a woman. It's a female. I don't know if... Are women hairdressers barbers? I'm not sure. For some reason, I have an association that a barber is a male, but that may be incorrect, too. Regardless, they don't mess with my beard. I handle my beard. They stay above the ears. But anyway, I'm not into the IRL streaming stuff. I have no desire to. I think we'll play this just in case of pirates. I don't know if that's good, but it could give me another early game minion to play too if it's pirates, right? If it dies. Do you follow the NBA playoffs, says Beautiful Flow? I actually am an NBA fan. I don't watch a lot of games live because I just don't have a ton of time to sit down and watch a game, but I read NBA news pretty consistently and follow results and check out box scores and stuff, Beautiful Flow. But yeah, I am a basketball fan, believe it or not. So if you want to chat NBA, I don't love to do it on stream too much because I think some people are bored by it, but at the end of the day, I'm a pretty big fan. All right, that's scary because he can play that next turn. We know for sure. We don't really have an answer to it, right? But we did get something to do. Mind Vision and N'Zoth's first mate's fine. We can actually play this next turn, too. Oh, that's a great turn. Great message here, guys. Full name and everything. So a lot of you are going to get to enjoy that. So, I don't know if he knows that I'm streaming, but that's pretty... Man, I should have screenshotted that. Oh, that's beautiful. That's the funniest thing that's ever happened to me in real life. Let's see. This is a pretty cool card to see, but I'm still just worried about surviving, right? Like, he's going to be able to make a good, clear trade here. We don't have an answer for the 3/3 or the next thing he develops. We can Radiant Elemental, Thought Steal, something like that. But, going to go ahead and say, you just talked about this to 50 people live on Twitch. Congrats. With your full name. I don't think he'd care, though. Not the kind of person to care, thankfully. Is it better to just Shadow Visions? Like, can we get anything that's good? Potion of Madness would actually be pretty sick, I guess. It wouldn't be that good. Only we also got Pint-Sized Potion. Only if we got Pint-Sized Potion would it be particularly good. Shadow Madness wouldn't help because it's too expensive, although it would certainly help on a future turn. Thought Steal, though, is not going to give me anything playable. I think I have to go this route, right? This actually doesn't even help that much with Potion of Madness, does it? Because nothing would kill itself. It'd all go to 0 attacks. It really wouldn't help. I mean, this is an okay thing to get, but... Shadow Madness will cost 3 if that lives, but that's not going to live. It will cost 4 next turn. I want a Harrison next turn, maybe. I don't know. This game is already just falling out of hand. Like, just... I'm going to try this route instead. Oh my god, get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off! I don't really think that's a great play, by the way, but I felt like I had to do something, so we'll see. No pink freak out on stream today, feels bad, man. Barbress, that's a good idea. I like that. A female barber is a barbarian, I guess. That's good logic, too. Move your head so we can see messages. Oh, could you guys not see them? That might be for the might be for the best. Hey, Regis, thanks for modding me. I joined the mod Discord, but my name on there is Lo-Fi Kid, just so you know. All right, yeah, I'll change your name, Jeff. Don't worry. But thanks, dude. We didn't know what he said until you messaged him back. Well, that's even funnier. I'll be sure to show you guys there. Get all the screenshots you want. Join the stream now. Lost something important. I don't know exactly what that means, Hunter Games, but what just happened to my health, guys? What just happened? How did I just take so much damage? He left this up, which is really intriguing. Really, really intriguing. But I just don't suspect I can live regardless. Oh! That doesn't hurt. Let's Thought Steal also. There's no Harrison value, right? So that's not going to matter. This is pretty junky stuff, but we can just Mortal Strike the big one. And go face. I wish I could have healed too, but I thought it was important to generate some resources. There's obviously a chance we're dead. Double Heroic Strike. That's it, actually, probably. Leroy doesn't kill me. So I don't know. I don't know how we stabilize without taunts is the problem. He's not running taunts for us to steal. We can Harrison, but we can't also heal. So I think we're dead. Right. I can't kill this. If I traded into it last turn, I maybe could have. I have to see if I get something playable. That doesn't help. Like, I can do this. I should have done this last turn so that I could have killed it, right? But now I can't kill it, so I'm just dead to the board. I couldn't Harrison and heal to stay alive, unfortunately, so that kind of sucks, but... Nice, I'm from Germany, so obviously a Dallas Mavs fan. What's your team? I don't really have a specific NBA team. I know that's kind of a cop-out, but I've never lived in like a major city with an NBA team or anything. I wish that my city did have an NBA team. That'd be amazing. We're probably not too far off the list, but so I used to like the Orlando Magic a lot as a kid in the Penny Hardaway Shaq era, so I've kind of been a Magic guy. But typically I just root for kind of the underdog team in whatever scenario I'm watching, whatever game I'm watching. But yeah, being a Dallas Mavs fan from Germany makes a ton of sense with Dirk, right? A lot of people used to tell me I looked like Dirk back in the day when I didn't have quite as much beard and different hair. I had like longer hair a little bit. Yo, Regis is live. Am I late? I didn't expect to stream this not in the middle of the night for EU. Yeah, dude, I am live. Sometimes during the weekend I may be able to do day streams like this, which is pretty fun. I just beat 2 Taunt Warriors in a row. I'm a mid-range hunter. Grats, man. I feel like that's a fairly favorable matchup for mid-range hunter, though. It just depends on your start and their start. But if they go full in on quest and you're able to develop some of the scary stuff that mid-range hunter can develop, it's not too bad in my opinion. Would you consider doing a Decksperiment with Blood of the Ancient and Mirage Caller? Yeah, I guess I would. That sounds pretty cool, Fat Twitch. I think I saw that on Reddit earlier as well. But in Arena, right? I think it happened in Arena, which is crazy. That would be a scary Arena start for sure. Joe McCaw is pretty intriguing. This is a very scary board already, though, is the problem. I think I'm just going to coin the Glimmer Root to trade, basically, and save me some health here. We'll have other stuff to do on future turns. I've never done this before, by the way. This is literally the first time I've ever done this. That's pretty obviously the case there. Hey, Regis, can you change the deck tracker style from this to that rectangular one? I mean, I really don't mind this one, but that one looks better, in my opinion. I picked this one for some reason back in the day. I looked through them all and liked this one. It looked a little more Hearthstone-y than, like, you know, sort of cleaner style, cleaner design, which doesn't sound particularly advantageous, but my channel branding is not, like, really clean and nice design. It's a little bit more, you know, big white letters and kind of cartoony comic style fonts. So this one seemed to match up a little bit better with my particular branding, which is really not particularly relevant. I understand. It doesn't really matter. But at the end of the day, I like this one fine. So I'm probably going to stick with it. But I appreciate the suggestion regardless. I like that kind of feedback. Hey Regis, says Bruno Calasans. I hope I said that right this time again. I think I said it right before, and I probably messed it up this time. But anyway, Bruno, hello. Monster Hunter wants to know how I am, what I'm doing now. We're playing a Thief Priest deck. Hopefully the description on Twitch does indicate as such. Oh, man. Oh, baby, this is a good turn. Such an insanely good turn. We're going to do it this way to maximize the likelihood that this hits this, and we're going to lose that health anyway. Yeah. Otherwise, it could have hit our face or killed one of our minions before we attacked. Oh my god, that Shadow Madness value is nuts. I think that puts me back in the game a little bit, honestly. He had a pretty weak turn, too. A weak turn as well, I should say. Do I just play a Lyra here? There's a chance, obviously, that it dies, but I think I might just play a Lyra and go face. And then let that live and steal it with the Cabal Shadow Priest. Or, I mean, he might kill command this, right? Like, that's a fairly likely event. But in that case, it's a kill command that didn't hit my face, and I don't really need this Lyra to win the game. Like, it's not what my deck is all about. So I'm just going to kind of bait him here. I'm going to play that as a taunt, essentially. And then if he doesn't respect it, or leaves it alive, we're going to go nuts, right? But so exactly what we said. He's going to make the trade, of course, though. So we'll get to steal one guy, probably. We may not even do that. There's potentially other plays, too. I kind of thought he'd go face with that, to tell you the truth. But I don't really mind. The only thing that we could get better at this point is like a Leok. So I'm just going to make the tempo play here and try to stay alive. But one kill command has gone face, so his reach is diminishing over time here. The biggest problems for us are like high main. Yeah. We don't have a great answer for high main at this point. We can maybe mind vision something, though, or thought steal something. Like, what could we thought steal that wouldn't be deadly shot? It's not really that good. We don't have any like silence effects. Let's see what this gives me. Kill command wouldn't help much. Oh, our own high main. So that means he has a second one I'm going to have to deal with, too. That kind of sucks. I could do this to keep this alive and play this to finish it off, and there'd be two 2/2s out there against a fairly reasonable board of mine. We've got a second high main coming, though, which is going to be the problem. Regis, what's your favorite deck of all time? Probably old Ramp Druid back in the day. Are you a Cubs or White Sox fan? I'm not in Chicago, so I'm a neither fan. I'm supposed to be a Cardinals fan, but I don't like baseball that much. Most people who play mid-range Hunter automatically concede to Taunt Warrior. I have not heard that, I guess. I mean, I trust you. You've played it more than me lately, but... Alright, well, this kind of allows me to do some stuff, but let's actually do this first, because this is going to make that Thought Steal cheap. Although we might want to just play the high main. So let's Thought Steal first. Ooh, does this change anything? Does this change my line a little bit? It probably does. Can Potion of Madness this, trade, we can Unleash the Hounds. Yeah, I think I'm going to Unleash the Hounds instead of high main here. Let's also do this to see what happens. This also allows me to squeeze in a hero power. Well, that's intriguing, but not something I likely want to play. Alright, so I got to do this first to make room. And then, I guess we kill this. At the end of the day, not the worst turn in history, right? I don't know, not too bad. I play Shadow Madness lately in my priest decks. This is a perfect example of why it's awesome. That sounds great, Murray. And by the way, I'm not sure I answered you before, but I think you asked how I was doing, and I should have said I'm doing great. Thief Priest versus Death Rattle Hunter is a good matchup for Priest. Yeah, we'll see. That is a great turn. Wow. That's an insane turn. Oh my gosh, we don't have any AoE or anything. We need, like, Really? Really? I think I'm dead, right? 8, 9, 10, 12, 14. I don't have a way out here. I don't have a way out, guys. What an insane turn that was. It's the bottom right, boys, as they say. Boom, wall of text. That's how I feel right now. 66 people, I can't keep up. I don't know what would happen with a giant stream. I don't know how people do it, but I've never watched baseball. Well, that's pretty much the truth for me, too. I played baseball as a little kid, but I've never been interested in it as a sport to watch. It's just boring to me. The games take too long. There's not enough action consistently to keep me entertained. Like, I'd much rather watch Hearthstone than baseball. Let's see who's following here. In Hume and Morton Twitch, thanks for the follows, guys. I guess I missed Beautiful Flow 23 as well earlier. But, of course, we've been chatting, so hopefully you'll forgive me. Carry on, my wayward grub. I love it. Let's see. Yeah, it's great mind vision, right, guys? Loved it. BRB Regis, I mean, it's pretty late here, and I just have to wait for my parents to think I'm asleep. That's hilarious, man. I think we've all been there. I can remember back in the day, waiting to read books in bed when I thought my parents... or when my parents thought I was asleep. Like, I'd keep a flashlight and read books under the covers. Which, you know, there wasn't exactly quite the entertainment options that there are today. So, I wish I could have watched Twitch, but reading books, of course, wasn't a bad thing. So, I enjoyed it quite a bit. Losing a tune from Standard makes this deck much worse. Particularly against Savannah Highmane, I would argue. Yes, I completely agree. Regis, I recall your first stream telling you that you'd be unable to follow chat once you got 1,000 or some other big number. Well, it looks like you don't need as many as I initially said. No joke. No joke at all. He's going to get to heal off that probably no matter what I do, it seems. So, should I actually make the trade here? Doesn't really help any. Just damages my minion for free. You should have Faceless to this deck to copy opponents' minions. Yeah, I kind of thought about that. I think we mentioned it briefly, but at the end of the day, it might be a tad too slow. Unless it's like a taunt minion specifically, they can kind of just ignore that. Like, copying a Highmane, although it would have been cool, I don't think it would have really accomplished much for us, right? So this guy's running Doomsayer. That's really intriguing. Makes me nervous that I shouldn't let him draw cards. Like, should I just go ahead and Doomsayer now? I don't have anything else to do anyway. I guess I'll just Shadow Visions because I'm lazy. Let's Mind Vision instead of Power Word Shield. Like, I want his cards, right? We're a Thief Priest. Well, that fits our model. I'll take it. Regis said my name in Yum. Oh, it'll happen again if you stick around, good sir. I promise you that. Now that I'm a Legend player, I kind of don't know what to do. There's no point grinding for the best deck or rank up like crazy. What do I do now? That's kind of a thing that happens. Unless you're particularly trying to grind out the ladder, there's like no reason to do anything specifically, right? Like you've reached your goal. That's why I never really feel the urgency to get to Legend. Like sometimes it's fun to see how high you can rank, but that's maybe like a one-time thing. And you know, the month is basically over. And if you're in Europe, I'm guessing that you capped it like... I bet you came out of Legend at like 20k, which is pretty high. You got a big climb coming. I don't really know what to do here, guys. I'm thinking just Doomsayer. We could Shadow Madness to kill one of these, right? Kill the Northside Cleric, but both wouldn't even die. I'm assuming there's going to be a better Shadow Madness down the road somewhere. Can we overdraw him or anything? No, it's not worth it anyway. Just see how this sticks. I don't know. I don't know when the best time to play it's going to be. When you play against Pirate Warrior 4 times in a row, feels bad, man. Books! What kind of books do you like? I don't read nearly as much anymore. The last thing I read was the World of Warcraft Chronicles, Volume 2. It's like the Warcraft... Oh, that's sick. The Warcraft lore books, essentially. But I don't consistently read. Favorite book of all time is probably Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Which is not an uncommon answer, of course. It's a lot of people's favorite book of all time. Rightfully so, I should say. But sci-fi and fantasy, of course, like most people would guess. I haven't read a ton in any of those genres, but also like the classics, too. When I was a kid, I read a lot of the, the stuff you're supposed to read to enlighten yourself. Books, what a nerd. You said my name pretty good again. Calisans is my guess. If I actually try to say it right, Calisans is what I'm guessing. Regis, my Tespa card back was finally added to my account. It's so beautiful. Oh, that is a nice card back, dude. I'm jelly. That's a great card back. So we can, steal this Tortolon. Buff our Elise if we want. Could steal the Glimmerroot, but that doesn't help. We could also just steal the Crystalline. I almost think I'd rather just steal the Crystal and trade it into the Tortolon. Yeah, he gets the buff, but I think I'd rather have the card. We could also just steal the Tortolon. I think this is actually just the best play. I was thinking we'd have to do it with Shadow Madness, but this feels considerably better. And then we'll kill this guy, actually. I think it's the resource generation that's the issue, not the stats on board, so... You're on America's right. Can't add you as a friend so I can watch you play. No, Oh, no way. No, is this guy playing my deck? Come on, dude. Not at all chill. Come on now. That's not nice. Not nice at all. This mirror matchup. We both got Curious Glimmerroots. We got Cabals. Come on, man. This is going to be a clutch card later, I suspect. Is this just a Mind Games turn? We could steal the Tortolon back, but there's not a great way to... Oh, we could kill it. We could Cabal and then trade, but that stays at 3 health. We could Thought Steal first, I guess, see what we get, and then do that play. We could Pint-Sized Potion something, but we're saving that for, Ysera, right? We want big plays. So it's just another Doomsayer play. Trade, Doomsayer, heal. I think so. We could try to get fancy with the Shadow Madness, but I think there might be better lines. His board's not significantly better than mine, but it would allow me to develop next turn with Glimmerroot Harrison if this sticks. It may not stick. He might just kill it or whatever, resolve it somehow, but I think it's alright. Do you play HOTS? Any tips for a beginner? I used to play a ton of HOTS, Henry. A just ridiculous amount of HOTS. Instead of Hearthstone, I played Hearthstone too, but HOTS was definitely my number one game. I've written a bajillion articles exactly asking what you're... or answering exactly what you're asking, which is tips for beginners on TempoStorm.com. If you click below my face right now, there's a link that says support Regis or something like that, or support, I don't remember what it says, a banner. Underneath that, there's some bullet points, one of which says read my articles on TempoStorm.com. If you click that, you'll go to my TempoStorm article page, my writer, author page or whatever, and there will be a list of a bajillion articles about HOTS, and tips for beginners, tips for specific heroes, tips for playing against heroes, tips for synergizing with other heroes. It's I bet 80 plus articles. I mean, a ridiculous amount. So if that's what you're looking for, check that out. That's the best I can do. Yeah, so this worked out pretty much exactly like we suspected it might. There's a secret in play. I don't know what it's going to be, but we'll play the smaller minion just in case it's Mirror Entity. I don't actually know. I think Cabal Song Stealer is the answer here. Yeah, cool. Oh, that's fine. I don't care about that. And then Harrison, we don't want to play Lyra. We want to get instant value with Lyra to be sure. Rank 20,000 legend, actually. So I was close, yeah. Why are there suddenly like 10 times as many legend players? I've noticed so many people ranking up higher than ever before with the new expansion. It's crazy. I don't remember any other expansion being quite this bad, but it's nuts how many people have grounded out. I think that only works for two reasons, because the new rank floors. I think that's why this expansion's been more significant than others in that regard. But also, there's more people tryharding, but there's also more people playing who aren't quite as good, so they're still filling in the range of ranks and allowing people to rank up and stuff. This Shadow Madness does just clear the board, which isn't bad. Like, we could just Shadow Madness mind games, I think. It's a pretty efficient clear. 2 minions for 4 mana. We probably lose some of the... Well, let's if we're going to do that, let's Mind Vision first. That could change our line, so... It's a good card to get. I've never seen the golden version of this, I don't think. That's awesome looking. I never even noticed the artwork had the sort of glyphs on the wall, the paintings, cave paintings, but that's really cool. Alright, let's roll big. Ysera. Yeah, I'll take it. 5/5's not bad. We're Dragonfire Potion dead right now is the only problem, but that does take a lot of his turn at least. Hey Regis, have you ever read the Stainless Steel Rat books? I've never even heard of that, Brother Asmodai, so the answer is no, but I'm curious. That sounds cool. Stream sniping, oh no. If they both steal that much, it's gonna last forever. This game could last a while. Kazakis, is he a full-on? One of these was gifted. 2 of these were gifted. One of these was legit. So he's a full-on Reno deck. Minus Reno, but you know what they say. Regis, have you read the book about beards not being cool? No. That sounds like a terrible book. Who would read that? Can't watch the stream, just wanted to say hi. Well, thanks for stopping by, Squip, as always. Oh my god. Look, he has 5 cards in hand that he didn't start with. I don't know how many I have, but it's a fair number. It's a fair number. I think we're going to go nuts with Lyra this turn. We can Radiant Elemental Lyra and play a ton of stuff for free. We're very, very cheap. Plus we can clear the board too, so I think it's worth it with the pint-sized potions. He didn't cast like Dragonfire Potion, so Lyra might somehow survive to this stuff. I don't know. It's not likely to survive anyway because of stuff like Shadow Word Pain. But I don't have a lot to do. I'm just going to do it. We're going a little scary wide on the board, though. We'll see. This might backfire. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, the Unguro pack. Nuts. Another release. Give me another release. Oh, I'm going to burn... Yeah, I burned one because I forgot I generated the card off Lyra. I thought we were going to have 5 left in hand, but... doesn't matter what I do here. This is terrible. I'm not going to do that. Doing this just to generate a card, not to... A lot of Mass Dispels. That kind of sucks. We're going to burn a card, too. Hopefully it's not Yogg or Mind Control. Anything else is fine. This stuff's kind of junky. Well, Dinomancy's junky because we don't have any beasts, but the other ones aren't too bad. This is such good Dragonfire Potion bait. Like, my god. If he didn't do it last turn, so I just kind of assumed... Oh, he's going to dig it out with Shadow Visions, though. He definitely has it. There's no doubt. We're going to get wrecked. 3 Mass Dispels. My god. That's Dragonfire Potion. No doubt in my mind. Or it's here. Or just... Oh, Shadow Madness. Oh, what? No way! Oh, he should have done the other way around. He would have got an extra spell. He might have been concerned with burning a card, though, like me. Didn't really matter at the end of the day, but... That's going to come back to my hand unless... He's going to trade it, of course, unless he times out, but... Shadow Death, he trades into the Harrison here. Didn't get a lot of extra value there, but that's awesome that he is also stealing my stuff. He's stealing my steel cards. By people, I need to play Cthulhu Priest at rank 5. That sounds like a lot of fun. I bet I'm way behind chat. Not too bad, I guess. Let's see. Oh my god, rank 6 5 stars to rank 7 0 stars. That sounds a little rough, dude. Hopefully you find some more luck soon. Oh my god, what do I play? There's so much junk to do here. Oh, Thoughtsteal's an easy choice there. This is the craziest game I've played in history, I think. Getaway Kodo is going to give me the most value. I can trade in the junk stuff to make sure that I get some decent stuff, I think. Am I going to overdraw here? This will put me at 10. I can play nothing else if I'm not careful. I could just Mass Dispel. Oh my god, I gotta save that, obviously. There's a chance I get a sheep back here, unfortunately, but... Oh, was he, like, dead, maybe? I didn't even realize he was so low. Oh my gosh, there was no way for me to kill him, but... I didn't realize he was at 11 already. That's crazy. Holy Nova? Be a pretty good clear. Just gonna do it the old-fashioned way, it looks like. How can somebody go and count? Oh, I bet my face is covered up. Yeah, gosh dang it. Why don't you guys tell me this stuff? Here's my face. He's played so many cards, my face got covered up. I gotta fix that. Let's see. This expansion is less skill and a lot more random effects, and cards, more people falling into good luck from random junk, aka Lyra. That sounded like a targeted comment there. Yeah, Dinomancy's dead. Gonna try some fun decks next season. Control Warrior and Highlander Priest and such. Yeah, welcome to my life, Waving It Fat. That's the world I live in, dude. Just to get the clear, I guess, there. Oh, no! We did get the sheep back, by the way, as we feared. We could have just sacrificed it to make sure, but we would have only gotten something marginally better back in the anyway. So, we're like, our hand is so stupidly full. I don't even know. So we know he runs this. We already did that once. I need to empty my hand, but I don't have a way to do it. Like, I think I'm just gonna play this as a body to play some minions and get my hand, because I want to Unguro pack. Like, this Yogg-Saron, by the way, could go off like the biggest Yogg-Saron in history. I can't see chat. I'm sorry, whoever that is. The deck tracker's covering it up for me. Maybe I can do this. Oh, I could have used Dinomancy on the sheep. Yeah, but then I would have lost my heal for the rest of the game. So, I don't think that's a sacrifice that's worth it. The Warlock Legendary is a beast? Oh, it is, I guess. I never noticed that either. So I actually have 2 beasts I could have used Dinomancy on if I want. Like, that might be an in-game play if I run out of complete resources. That's nuts. I'm not going to give up the hero power, guys, for just Dinomancy for a little while. So we're at 8. He's at 13. 5 damage wins me the game, but I don't think I have it. So this is funny that the stats line up perfectly. I guess we're just going to trade here, right? The spell doesn't really do anything. Silences don't do anything. Thought Steal's going to fill up my hand too much. I guess I could go the beast route, but I'm just scared to lose my heal hero power here. I'm going to have a hero power that's dead for like the rest of the game if I'm not careful. This puts me at 9 cards. I can play the sheep here to get some room. Then I can Thought Steal to go to 10. Ooh, this is a great line. Wow. Wow, Golden Lyra. Is that because we had the Golden Thought Steal, I guess? I don't know, but this game... what is happening in this game? I don't want it to end. Like, I don't want him to die. Oh my god, of course, Medivh. Of course. Do we have any sort of way to get lethal here? We've got to be close. Where's my Harrison Jones? We have 9. We need to do 6. There's just... It's not there right now. I don't think I can kick off Lyra yet. I think I need to wait a little bit. I think we can just trade to kill the Medivh. Try to empty our hand a little bit. Like, I just have too many cards.
Aha!
We can, like, do this to make space for the Thought Steal play. None of this really matters. Oh my god. What is happening right now? This is the craziest game I've ever seen. Guys, I just don't think Dinomancy's worth it. Like, it gives you stats one time. It gives you, like, 2 times. We had a sheep and I guess maybe we had a total of 3 cards. So that's 6/6 in stats. What? What? Thank God we got a Shadow Word Death out of this. Good lord. That's a heck of a play right there. Do I just Lyra here? We can Power Word Shield and then Shadow Word Death. We have another Lyra to back this one up, so...
Aha!
This is the craziest game I think I've ever played. Wow, Mind Blast is going to give me close to lethal, I'm sure. Oh my god, this Yogg is going to be the craziest Yogg in history. Let's definitely clear this, and then we'll Circle of Healing here. That's 10 cards in hand. I could have cast this first, actually. Oh no, I couldn't have. There was never an available target, I guess. Whew, this game. Regis, whenever I open packs, now I pray to you and Broad. Then I touch Broad's signature that's on my phone case. That's awesome, dude. I'm sure you'll have good luck then. Anyone know how to screenshot on a Samsung Galaxy S6? You probably hold the power button and the primary button at the same time if it's anything like the S5. I don't know. Silenced my Lyra. Are we up to Yogg yet, guys? Do we just want a Yogg here? We can do a lot of damage with Mind Blast. We could Lyra again. Can Mass Dispel to kill that. Maybe we just start with the Mass Dispel. Still have 9 cards in hand, so... Yeah, let's just start here, see what happens. Mind Vision's pretty cool. Holy Nova's pretty cool too. Because it keeps this Lyra body alive, right? And it does a little bit of damage to him too. Do I have any way to kill this without this guy dying? I don't think so. But, I don't know, it's still worth it to heal our Lyra probably. And I just want to empty the hand, right? Like, I need room. When did Ben Broad become a ginger? A lot of people say I'm a ginger, but that's never made sense to me. My hair is very not red. My beard is certainly red, so if that's what you're referencing, I'm fine with that, I guess. Do you play any instruments? No, never been a musician. I'm a terrible singer. I have no ear for it. Oh, yeah. I can't do it. I'm bad at it. Alright, so 8 damage. We're not on lethal yet. We can't really play the Unguro pack yet. Look at the amount of cards your opponent has played. Yeah, if you guys get... Look at this list. It's insane. We've both played like a bajillion cards. Is this just the Yogg turn? There's very little risk I lose the game by playing a Yogg. And I need to play it sometime. And I'm at 24 spells, I think. So... I played 24 spells. Like, you know, I could Mass Dispel, trade, heal. I don't have a good kill for it, though. I could just play the Shifting Shade. I think I'm just going to Yogg, though. I'm going to trade first in case Yogg kills my guy. Let's just see how Yogg goes, right? I just don't think it's going to backfire. More often than not. Wait a second. Oh, it doesn't evolve because it's a mana cost issue. Backstab's not great. More often than not, this is just going to be beneficial. Like, the Mirror Entity probably means it was already beneficial. Meteor This is on Yogg, apparently. Divine Spirit on Yogg? That's good. Totemic Might's not good. Infest is great. That's good. That's good. Well, didn't really be that good. Swipe is good. Mind Control would have been better. That's good, probably, if I don't burn it. We got enough room. Counterspell's insane. Noble Sacrifice is insane. Hex is not good. Yeah, there we go. We're done. Still! Oh, gosh, I spilt my soda just now a little bit. Ah! Ah! I got too excited by Yogg. Everything's okay, though. Everything's okay. Thankfully, I have a napkin right here. It wasn't a bad spill. But anyway, that's a pretty insane Yogg at the end of the day. What are people saying? Oh. Hours is the answer to that question. Hours more. Oh, sneaky. Pretty sneaky, sis. But again, we developed so many resources that I think we're okay. I'm still recovering from the soda spillage, but man, this is good. That was a nuts Yogg, guys. I gotta see what chat says about that Yogg. RegisKillbin. That's actually a great name. I always hate doing that, but I sat the soda up here to take a drink, and then I got distracted by the Yogg amazingness. So let me just. The scheme of things, very, very minor, very, very minor spill. Thankfully, diet soda does not get sticky. So the fact that I spilled a little bit shouldn't be too detrimental. I don't mean to keep bringing that up. I don't think I go nuts on Lyra yet, just because I don't have enough space in my hand for it. I think we just like Shifting Shade, maybe even just Greater Heal Potion in my face to get some room out, right? It's not generating a lot of value, but this game is going to last for a century. This game has been like 45 minutes already, I feel like. Like, how long is this game going to go? I just can't imagine how much more is in the tank for us. Gabriel, 27. 611. He's still generating more cards. We're down to 6 and 5, so fatigue is probably going to be very relevant. I think I win the fatigue battle just because I have heals and value generation and stuff. This might actually just be a Lyra turn. Start off with Circle of Healing. Mind Blast, maybe, just because it's a thing I can do. I can even Potion of Madness. I know this means I won't be able to kill this guy, but at the end of the day, I don't really care that he has a 2-2 out, and this kicks off my Lyra pretty cheaply. I guess let's circle first. I could trade and then circle to heal this as well, and just save that Potion of Madness. I guess that's fine. This is expensive, so it's not going to give me a ton of Lyra value, but it is minion value. Yeah. Oh, interesting. I'll take it. I wish I could have casted that, but this is a pretty good board. He's never shown Dragonfire Potion, so we still don't know if that's a thing. Did I mill the extra Mind Control? Oh, well, I don't think I had an extra one, but what time are you going to finish streaming? 4 hours from now. I'm going to stream a while. Regis, what's the name of the program you use to show us your deck? It's called Hearthstone Deck Tracker. Alright, well, he did have that, I guess. Cool. He tested it well with the Power Word Shield. That was a throwaway card anyway. You're joking. Why did I get another Lyra? What is this from? That is insane. Do I just mind control that, or do I just save that for later? I guess I don't... Lyra's not very good right now. I can just Mind Blast, Embrace the Shadows. I do have another Radiant Elemental I could save Lyra for. Let's just play this guy since it trades into the board a little bit. Does this mean... Wait, what is the card text here? Which one started in your opponent's deck? So we know Raza started in his deck, because we saw it played. I didn't know if it had to still be in his deck or not, but that's fine. We'll just play this as a body. It's a pretty good minion at this point in the game. He's down to 9 total cards. We have like 13 total cards, plus we can make more. So I just don't think it's going to be... This game seems currently a tad unlosable, but we'll see. This trade gets denied. That's scary, though, because that can only just generate infinite resources if he gets, like, Ungoro Pack into Elise, into Ungoro Pack into Elise, that kind of thing. 1 game, 4 Lyras. This is the craziest Hearthstone game I've ever played. I got so excited I spilled a drink. Like, everything in this game has been nuts. He just summoned that, I guess? How did this happen? I didn't catch it. Oh, he played Shadow Visions. Yeah, so that came off the Medivh weapon. Definitely makes sense. Where did... Oh, he got the Ungoro Pack, of course, out of Shadow Vision. So he's going to have 2 Ungoro Packs. This guy is not done yet, guys. This game is crazy. That doesn't do much right now. Mind Control is actually potentially good because he might play something big now that... we could do 8 to face. Mind Blast puts him down to 10, but that's not going to be significant. I kind of need to get my Ungoro Pack out, but I just have too many cards right now. God, my Dinomancy would be free if I had some Beasts. That'd be pretty sick. We could just play Embrace the Shadows and clear, like Lyra, Embrace the Shadows. We'd have to use the weapon, though, so that wouldn't really feel too good. Nothing here feels great. I mean, we can keep our Raza alive with a Potion of Madness, I guess. I'm going to do this. I don't know. I don't really like this, by the way, but we're going to get another Lyra anyway, so what difference does it make, right? Yeah, that's not... I mean, Mind Control is potentially insanely good, but I don't feel great about that Lyra. I just didn't have much else to do here. So we played 29 spells this game, guys, by the way. Thank God the counter keeps going up. This is the nuts game. This is the craziest game I've ever been a part of. Look at all these cards. You can't... It's gonna... Soon you will... Oh, the Kazakus Potion. I forgot that was the thing. At the end of the day, though, actually not the worst. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dinomancy. This is the Dinomancy turn, guys. I think it has to be. A free Dinomancy. I wish I could heal. I'm not going to get any heal value, but... Let's do it. Let's do it. I mean, the heal is still fairly relevant. It's kind of sad to lose it, but especially because Embrace the Shadows is not going to be very good. But I don't know. We got to do something, right? He's ahead of us on cards now because of that Ungoro Pack. So fatigue is an issue. He's also got technically more health than us right now. So maybe I'll regret that, but it was worth 2 damage, and I don't know. Might be worth more in the near future, so... I want him to play one really big minion. That's what I need. Spend your whole turn playing a giant dude. And that might be it, actually. Against Priest, that's pretty good. Because we can just mind control it now. It's pretty good against Priest. Oh. Mass Dispel is pretty good against that. But can't do that yet. Oh, we could just Shadow Madness it and get that body back. Could also just kill it and give him a 6/6. Is that really that big of a deal? Maybe it is, because I don't have a lot of ways to deal with a 6/6. So if I like Mass Dispel, or if I Shadow Madness, I can kill this. I'd get a 6/6 in hand that turns into a 10/10. I think I have to Shadow Madness here. I can actually play the 6/6 right away, honestly. And I'll go ahead and kill that thing with my hero power. I'll hero power the second sheep and trade it in or whatever. I don't want to fill up my hand again here too much. Oh! Oh, that's nuts. That is nuts. At the end of the day, that's a pretty good play. Oh my gosh. We're never... That guy's ass guy says, wow, I was gone for a long time, but it's the same game. Oh, Mass Dispel value is nuts here. It's gonna hurt me, but Oh no, never mind. I'll just mind control. Screw mass dispel. Mind control's fine on a 5/15. We have another one too. Alright, so this game is... It's getting out of gas time, boys. But we have 16 damage in hand plus a Mind Blast. There's a chance we just end the game in the next turn or two. I'll play another big dude here, and I'll just go ham with Mind Control. Jesus Christ, this game is insane. Did he just get another Aguro pack? I sure did. That's actually maybe a Mind Control target, too. I don't have lethal, right? 7 plus 6 is 13. I have 18 damage, so I don't have lethal yet. Don't have lethal yet. Oh, gotta do this first. This Dinomancy value! Dinomancy value, guys! Are you serious? This is... I can't believe this. This is the nuttiest game. Look at this list. Somebody has to go through here and count how many cards have been played in this game, because I've never seen a game like this. I'm going to friend request this guy, I think, and tell him that our epic matchup was captured on stream. I'm afraid he's going to concede here, which kind of makes me sad. Just because I don't want this game to ever end. Somebody go back in the VOD and tell me how long this game lasted. It's insane. I bet I've played north of 50 cards, because we've played 33 spells. And the crazy thing is, I have a Lyra on board with 2 Unguro packs. So I could generate another 20 spells easy if the game lasted that long. But I think he's just dead. I don't think he has the answers to this stuff. Well, that might keep him alive. Probably not, though. We still have enough damage. I'm not going to drag the game on just because I can. I'm going to win it if it's possible. And I think with Mind Blast and Dinomancy, it's going to be enough. That's not going to be enough. I think we can still do this, right? Do we have it? With fatigue, he's gonna take 2 with fatigue? 3. So we have 9, 15, 18, 23. So we should have lethal here. Just for fun. Just for funsies. Oh wow. Oh my god, another Elise. There's no way. I could have gone to 100 cards this game. Another Mind Control too. That's the craziest thing. We're so full that we don't even have... Oh my god. There's like 5 Unguro packs. 5 or 6 Lyras. This... Wow. I don't even know. I need to friend request that guy. How do I do this? Let's see if he accepts the request. Some people won't because they don't want to get like BM'd and stuff. Totally understandable. Can't hold it against him. But little does he know we're going to be nice, and that was recorded. So. Craziest game I've ever played. Absolutely nuts. I don't see him yet, but let's go again, guys. That's got to be it. That entire game is going to go on YouTube as its own highlight. Other games, you just... Wow. Dude, we think alike. Great minds think alike, I guess, because you said that literally on cue. That was perfect. Did you just complete the 50 priest cards in one game? I didn't even know I had that quest, but it wouldn't be particularly surprising, to tell you the truth. Alright, this might be an okay curve. Since we don't have a lot of early game minions to trade against Murlocs and stuff, we gotta do what we can. Dinomancy Priest OP. Yeah, Raza Dinomancy actually worked out really well, because often we just had like 1 or 0 mana left, so that was nuts. Oh, friend request wasn't sent. I don't have space. Oh. Well... Let me see. Oh, this is actually really sad. I'm actually not going to do that. That's a guy I know that actually took his life, so I think I got to keep him on the friends list in honor. That's why he hasn't been online in a while. So, let's see. I don't know who this is. We'll remove them. Did it work? Yeah. Oh, nope. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. What is this? Does this run in Murlocs? I don't know. We'll see what this is about with Mind Vision. Oh, more like Control here, it looks like. That's a good card, though. That's a good thief card, honestly. Can get some more stuff. Somebody call the firefighters because Regis is on fire. That's nuts. You can remove me, it's alright. No way. Are we actually friends? I assumed you were Europe server for some reason. Does Priest have any taunts? Not really. I think Ancient of Blossom is probably just the most average value, to tell you the truth. Oh no, I made everybody sad. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Thanks for the respectful chat, though. Appreciate it. I don't think he's... Is he added us? Did he add us? How do I know, guys? How do I tell? What was his name? It started with a G, right? I don't know. Oh, it's right there still. Gabriel. That's right. I guess Glimmerroot trades the best against the board, although, you know, we could just Power Word Shield to kill a couple things, probably. Power Word Shield heal, actually, is probably alright. It trades so darn well. Oh, Mind Control Tech's good, because he's likely going to have some stuff out next turn. Play something good out there, so we can steal it. If you have 200 friends, he accepted. Oh, yeah, you're smart. 199 friends right now. Smart thinking, though. I like it. Oh, you guys are all so smart. Look at you guys. You guys are smarter than me. People say Twitch chat's bad at the game and dumb, but I disagree. Twitch chat's amazing. Let's try this first. Ooh, he can kill it now, but let's Glimmerroot.
Aha!
Has to be Forbidden Healing, right? Yeah. Cool, I'm good at predicting those so far. I'm kind of surprised. 72 people on stream in case you're still broken. It's actually working now, thankfully, so... But yeah, that's awesome. What a turnout, guys. Love it. It seems like these weekend daytime streams are definitely the most popular. I think it's because it's a convergence of America and the EU, living in harmony, watching Regis, enjoying the beard. It's all happy-go-lucky. I guess we gotta take the Mind Control Tech here, right? Like, it's not gonna be great no matter what. Even Wicker Flame's not the most amazing result in history or anything. But it's unlikely to me that he ever has 4 minions out again. That's probably the second best result, honestly. Yeah, it is the second best result for sure. Maybe even the best result, one could argue, but I think Wicker Flame's still a little better. Someone disrespected Twitch chat. It has happened. America and EU living in harmony, enjoying the beard. RegisKillbin 2017. Oh, I love the quotes. Feeling of the pain. I can't answer that question. Wasn't close enough friends or anything to really know. Anyway, so. Ooh, value time. Making a value plays. But I just know that it happened and wanted to respect the friends list for eternity, if you will. The stream has like a 1 minute delay here. I send a message and it only appears 1 minute later. I don't know why that might be. Oh, you mean in game. Yeah, that's probably pretty standard. It's just like it takes a while for the universe to sort out all that different stuff, Twitch chat and everything. I could steal that. I don't know that that'd be particularly helpful. I can kill it with Shadow Madness, I guess. Although, actually, Noble Sacrifice could disrupt that plan fairly significantly. Let's just test. See if it's Noble Sac. Yeah. Is there still any way for me to kill... Oh, that sucks. That's not a good combo. That's not what you want. You don't want to get a 2-1 back in your hand. It puts me in a pretty good spot. I guess we'll just resource generate this turn. I don't really mind taking turns off. He may not realize that, but does this put me at 10 cards or... Oh, shoot, it does. I'm just going to throw this down to die. Because I'm a full hand. I hosted you on accident. That's funny. Where I live, it's a holiday tomorrow, so I can stay really late. Let's go Regis Marathon Beard Power. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Hello, Regis. Well, hello, right back at you. I'm going to copy this deck because it seems pretty fun. No shame. Dude, don't worry about it. Go for it. I want everybody to copy my decks. I don't really like the net decking hatred that sometimes shows up in the world. I think it's fine to net deck in the first place, and half the time I'm making this stuff so you guys can net deck. Like, that's the whole point for me, is that to help people find decks that they like and stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I think it's a fine play. The previous game still grinds my gears. Smart secrets there, Failfish, definitely. May the 1st is a holiday in a lot of places. Well, May is my birthday month, so, you know, May is a great month, I think, personally.
Aha!
Let's see, I got some new followers here. Chan45 hosted me with 1 viewer. That's something, so I'll still appreciate it. Augustos, CKP, Boom Clasher, Ifbin, YYSSW, and Flight Areno. Guys, thanks for the follows. That's awesome. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. Oh, guys, I should also note, for the first time ever, you can now cheer RegisKillbin. I'm still not 1,000% sure why you'd want to do that or what it means significantly, but I became an affiliate, which is like their new halfway step to partners on Twitch or whatever. So you can cheer me, and if you don't know how to cheer, like in the chat box where you type your messages, there's like the little emote icon. There's also a little cheer icon. So I think if you click that, oh my god, I'm not playing the game. Oh my god, what do I do?
Aha!
I think this is fine. Cogburn, thanks for the follow, Rooster. I'll call you Rooster. I think that's funnier for people who get that joke. But anyway, I don't care if you guys cheer. Obviously, you don't have to cheer. Who cares? Actually, I think donations are actually a more efficient way to support me directly. Cheers give a higher proportion of money to Twitch. But if that's your preferred currency and you ever felt like donating to me via cheer, that would certainly be fine. Certainly be appreciated. So, yeah, he just killed his board, but not mine. These plays are interesting, to say the least. I get Shadow Madness, but it doesn't really kill it. Doesn't feel particularly good. Yogg is at 7 spells. Nothing here feels great to me. Like we're way ahead in the game, obviously, but I guess I'll just go ahead and Lyra and then make some trades here. Probably plays a little bit into like a quality consecration, but Inner Fire almost... Oh, man, this could hit Tyrion. Oh, my God.
Up his cheer, Cherry Kappa Pride.
There you go. We see the cheers in action. I hope it popped up on stream. I think it did because I heard the text to speech. But Mysterious C has cheered 10 bits to pop my cheer cherry. Oh, wow. I like the way you put it. So thanks, dude. Appreciate it much. I gotta cast some spells here, guys, honestly. Oh, wow. That's actually the craziest result possible. Wow. Just gonna cast that to get the cycle. I don't care about the heal, obviously. That was a pretty good Lyra in the scheme of things. Wow. And thanks for the cheer, of course, Mysterious C. That was pretty cool. How do cheers work? Cheering is more like donating to Twitch. Yeah, basically it is. You donate like 40% of your donation to Twitch as opposed to the streamer. So it technically works out best to donate to me. But again, I don't care. If that, like, you can earn bits to cheer for free, apparently. Like, you can do like watch ads and stuff to get Oh, that would have been a great kickoff for Lyra, man. I don't really have anything in the deck. I could maybe Shadow Madness the Tyrion, but that doesn't really do much either. Maybe we find an answer with Curious Glimmer Root. Oh, actually, no. Pint-sized potion would be amazing because we could use Shadow Word Pain. Let's try that. Yeah. Oh, Mind Control. God, if that was in our hand. Might honestly be worth waiting a turn. Oh, no! I can't do it. My hand is always going to be too full. Oh, man. Now I got to do this. Oh, interesting. This is going to get burned. It doesn't matter. It's all irrelevant. Oh, no, it's not irrelevant. That's going to get picked. Well, that's actually the right pick. Thank God. I was thinking it got to my hand, not summoned. But yeah, this is actually not too bad. In the scheme of things, a 6/10 is a pretty good taunt. Nozdormu wouldn't have helped much. Let's see. Bye, Regis says Feeling of the Pain. We'll see you, man. Also, bye, Ty Pirate. Thanks for stopping by. If you click the bit symbol, you can find out a bit too. Yeah, it's... Again, guys, that bit symbol is in the chat box, like where you type your messages in. Oh man. We still have a Lyra on board. How insane is this right now? This deck is nutty. Oh, that would have been good a second ago. Not so good now. No, let's Shadow Visions for value here. Thoughtseal's just gonna burn. Everything's burning. Oh my god. This is nuts. We have a constant full hand. How do you win this game? I guess Spike Ridged on Lyra would be pretty sick. Yeah, I'll take it. Whatever. It's gonna be hard to lose this game at this point. I played like terribly because our hand is with constant 10 cards. I don't even know. You can pain the Tyrion after you steal it. All that would have worked fine, but I think my hand was too full, right? I don't know if I ever had the actual opportunity to. Oh, I guess Mind Control on this is totally fine. Lyra may or may not get healed sufficiently, but Spike Ridged would take it up to 5. Wouldn't help me. Oh, I have a Death, though. So I guess actually just Death Spike Ridged is probably better. Mind Vision's pretty good, too. It's actually going to burn a card, though, unfortunately. Do I get the Paladin card or the Lyra card? I get the Lyra card. Okay. Who knew? This is the nuttiest Lyra, guys. This deck is silly. Oh, we've got a 21 spell Yogg. You're absolutely right, Hunter Games. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. We can just pain that. Actually, we might have lethal. No, probably not. Probably not. Oh, maybe 5, 7 plus 4. It's 11. Yeah, I think we just have lethal. Especially with, like, Shadow Madness. Ooh, scary. Oh, man. I'm not going to YOLO Yogg there. I want to win the game. Like, I hate, I really hate, like, trying to just cheese out opponents and stuff. I'm not going to disrespect the game, man. I think people watching want to see the deck succeed, not goof around. There's a chance Yogg actually steals the game. Finally catching my first stream of yours. I've been watching your YouTube content for some time now, and I love it. Keep up the great work, Regis. Oh, thanks, Relic, dude. That's really, really nice of you to say. I'm happy that I've provided you some entertainment throughout the years, man. Also, Cogburn, I saw your John Wayne comment, so I'm happy to know that we're on the same page with Rooster Cogburn, dude. And I'm happy to know that I actually nailed the origin of your name as well, so. This should be fine. It's tokens, so I want to be sure I have as much early presence as possible. I need some tricks with, like, Potion of Madness, probably, and things like that. Glimmer Root's probably okay, too. I'm going to start an arena run. Wish me luck. Yeah, for sure thing, Mark Gamer. Your arena run has hereby been blessed by RNGesus himself. I demand tips and tricks about how to cook the best pasta. I know You know, and I need to be told. Thanks for the fast reply. I don't know that well about tips and tricks for pasta. I mean, fresh pasta is obviously going to give you better results than what I call hard pasta, or, you know, like store-bought dried pasta, essentially. I think salt in the water is good. Get it to a good rolling boil before you drop it in. Make sure you have enough water. Like, a lot of people don't use enough water. If your pasta's clumped in the pot and doesn't have the room to circulate, it's going to either stick together or just get a little mushier than you'd like. So make sure that the pot is sufficiently large. Beyond that, I don't know. That's probably the best tips I have for pasta. But again, I'm not a pasta expert, so it's hard for me to say. I think Power Word Shield at the end of the day is going to give me the most value here, because I want to be able to trade into minions using like Glimmer Root and stuff. The Squip has returned. Well, welcome back, good sir. Everybody wanted me to play Yogg. I'm so sorry, guys. This deck is bad because you're limited to 10 cards. No joke. There's times we could have gone to 15, I bet. Easily. This might actually be a good deck, like good. Like tier 2.5. That would be ridiculous if that were the case. This sucks, but I have to do it. It's an easy trade for him, unfortunately, but maybe a swipe? Whoa. I was thinking this was... He's obviously running Power of the Wild. I don't know why I got so surprised. For some reason, I was thinking I got to pick one of his cards. I forgot that I had to predict. Brain fart for a second there. I thought he was running Jade Idol. I was like, wait, no. Not a token. Clearly, Power of the Wild is the obvious choice. I need a Holy Nova bad. Oh, no. Oh, my God. I need a Holy Nova bad. There is no Holy Nova, so it's not coming. It's not coming, but my God, how good would it be? Man, is there anything I can get out of Shadow Visions that helps? Potion of Madness helps a little. What could I use it on? Nothing really. Could kill 2 minions with Potion of Madness. A swipe would be sick off Mind Vision, but I wouldn't have the mana for all that. I think I just have to play this Violet Teacher and pray to God that I don't die. He's going to trade into it, though, because he's not stupid. He has a 5-attack minion. So there's really no chance here. I'm just dead, I think. I cheer 5. I watched a 30-second ad. Oh, cheer 5. Oh. I think you gotta manually hit that button, maybe Tan45. I'm not sure. I don't know. But the 30-second... Yeah, so he watched a 30-second ad and got 5 bits, guys. So if you are really, really bored sometimes, you can watch a 30-second ad and give me 5 cents. Just to understand. Which, hey, it all adds up. I'm not gonna criticize 5 cents, right? Like, it's 5 cents. It's cool. I appreciate you spending your time to give something back to me. But at the end of the day, I'd rather you guys ultimately spend your time doing something you like to do.
I watched a 30-second ad, Kappa.
There you go, that's how it works. Well, thank you, Jan45, for the 5 bits. I'm going to replace that sound, by the way. It's currently on, like, the standard bit sound. I don't think there's any way I live, right? I have, like, no taunts. Can Shadow Madness one of these and trade into the other, but that just leaves so many stats on the board. I just don't think there's an out here. I don't even think Holy Nova would get me out here. Can see what I draw, maybe find something good. We got a crazy turn happening. Like, we're our own token right now. I'm just doing this for fun, guys. We're going to lose the game, but I just want to see what we can do here. Let's see what card... no, we... Oh, yeah, we can do this for free. Let's see what he has. And then we're going to do our own token board. Look at this. Boom! We tokened it up. Maybe he'll forget he has lethal and trade, and then we have a shot. But probably not. But that was an insane turn, right? Like, now I'm kind of wondering if this is a deck. We don't have Power of the Wild, of course, and Priest, though. That's the unfortunate issue, so... Oh, Cogburn, thanks for the cheer, dude. Appreciate the 1 bits. I get 10 cents for 10 bits. It's a bit is a penny, basically. A US dollar penny, right? USD 1 cent. How do you watch the ad? I think if you click the button, it might give you some information. I don't know. I'm not sure how you find the ad. Tan45 might actually know. But the top ever bit cheerer gets featured on the top of the chat. You guys can probably see that now. Top cheer by the Mysterious C. So if you want to be famous, Twitch famous, if you care for 73 people to see your name, you can cheer up there and do that. But of course, donations and stuff also get you a message and everything. So no pressure, but it's an option you can now do. It's the first step for Twitch to help smaller streamers monetize, is why it happened, guys. So just so you understand the logic. And next is coming ads and sub buttons. Like, basically, anybody that's an active streamer is going to get a sub button. You won't get all the emotes and stuff of a partner, but you're going to get a sub button. So that'll be coming before too long. Bits are just like their first step for it. I don't even know what I mulliganed, but it may not have been good, because this is likely token again, and I just don't have the answer. Let's see. If you had a better start, I think you could have won against that Druid. Yeah, definitely, it's possible. This is a pretty solid play, and that guy did not play a card on turn 1, so we're just going to go ahead and do this and hope it sticks somehow, because I think it will. I think he's going to develop a minion here. Which means we might be able to pint-sized trade, Shadow Visions into something cool to like steal it, or Power Word Shield is really good with this guy. We'll at least have plays. Maybe, yeah, if I mulliganed away Potion of Madness, I shouldn't have, but apparently it worked out in my favor, because this looks like a Ramp Druid, believe it or not. In which case, I'm going to take Mind Games easily. Easy choice. Because we might get an insanely huge minion out next turn. Might get Tyrantus. I mean, Wild Growth, so we got lucky with a bad mulligan where I wasn't paying attention, and then it's gonna reward us. Coin 5 drop? No, coin 7 drop. Okay. Alright. Ancient War incoming. That's so risky against Priest. Oh my god. I can't believe he's going to coin an Ancient of War. Or, I mean, coin Innervate an Ancient of War against Priest. Who almost always have Shadow Word Death. He's probably trying to take advantage of the fact that people are mulliganing for... Oh, well that's not so bad. That's... I mean, it's scary, right? Don't get me wrong, but it's not an Ancient War, at least. Could be an Ancient War suit. What's he sitting on here? Curious. Anyone who subs to Regis gets a bunch of sweet benefits, which I have no idea what they are. Yeah, let's do it. There will be some benefits, for the record. I don't know how sweet they'll be, but there will indeed... Oh, yeah, see? This is what we're all about, boys. That's what we're about. Free a 3 mana 4/10 right now. Well, yeah, actually we spent 3 mana, yeah. That's how you beat Druid. Put 10 health on the board. Oh yeah, guys, also, if you do cheer, you'll note in chat, like Tan45 and Mysterious C, they have that little gray triangle icon next to their name now. If you cheer, you forever, I think it's forever, you get that icon next to your name to like show that you're supportive. And the more you cheer, that icon changes colors. So like you can get like a purple icon if you cheer enough, like if you use 100 bits or something. I don't know the actual numbers and stuff, but essentially you can kind of show your support in chat, which I think is pretty cool. You know, again, you're kind of giving a lot of... Oh! Huh. Well, that's a combo. I could almost... No, I can't almost kill the Yashirash.
Aha!
Huh. Huh. I guess we lose. I guess we lose. You're now officially making money from streaming Regis. Maybe you'll have $1 by next stream's end. definitely. There's still benefits even if I don't make money directly. People have donated a lot already, which it surprised me how much people have donated, which is just awesome and humbling. So that's already really eased the transition to Twitch quite a bit. But at the end of the day, it's still beneficial because this helps people find my YouTube, which I make money on, and other stuff. So it works out. What's the difference between subbing and following? Subbing on Twitch is not like subbing on YouTube. Basically, a YouTube subscription is a Twitch follow. Subscribing on YouTube is a $5 like monthly payment you make, mostly to show your support of the streamer, but you also get benefits like there's sub-only chat, so I can flip the chat over to only subscribers, and then essentially those anybody that's not subbed can't chat for a while or whatever. Some people do that. You get emotes specific to the streamer, like I'll probably make a beard emote or a legendary. This is just obscene. Get out of town with this stuff. What on earth can I do here? He Black Knighted me, by the way. Like, how insane is that? What is going... He Black Knighted my Primordial Drake. This is just silly. I guess I can kill that. Not that it matters because I'm dead, but... Oh, I can't even kill it. Oh, I can kill it. What good does it do, right? That's our big play, boys. He's only got 22 damage left on the board. That is a nutty thing. What do you think the funniest quest in Unguro is? The funniest? That's a very specific question. The funniest. I guess Quest Rogue is also the funniest. The most fun is actually probably still Time Warp. I just don't know how good it is. I don't have my Twitch Prime icon anymore. I think that's because you have a moderator icon instead, which I think is a higher honor at the end of the day. Yeah, that was insane. Regis, hey, says Sturts the Turt. Bull. Hey, man, how's it going? Everybody's... Obviously, bottom right was the answer as soon as Yashiraj popped, but like to play it out. Someone donated $100 already. Yeah, total, not at once, but yes, Titation. You guys can actually, real quick, I can show you the top all-time donations. For some reason, oh, I know why. I moved my thing. Oh, I gotta fix that. There's usually more background here, but this is the list of all-time top donations. So you can see, people have been very, very supportive. I'm stunned and humbled, as I mentioned. Hey, Regis, give Yashiraj the good old shadow word donger. I wish that was a spell right now. I wish that was a spell. Wait, so if I do Craigasm cheer, do I get a little Craigasm next to my name? No, you just get the cheer icon always. I wish you could get a Craigasm and or any other emote next to your name. That'd be sick. Do I just go ahead and Radiant Elemental here to set up the trade? The problem is it could die, right? If you place any of the 2 health summon dudes, and then I don't get the value. Or not 2 health, I mean 2 minion summon dudes. I'm still going to try it. Worst case scenario, it probably kills the Tidecaller. He might buff it, but then that doesn't... Oh, it would kill it still. Oh, the worst case is definitely Rockpool Hunter, or whatever that card's called. Yeah, shoot. That's bad. That is definitely the worst case scenario. Of course he had it, too. Let's Mind Vision first. That's not going to help me much. It's scary that he has another one, though. There is a sub Discord, right, Regis? Yeah, there will be a Discord channel specifically for subs, but again, I'm not to that point yet. I don't know when that's coming. I'm not doing subs yet. I just happen to have it set up for moderators as well. But is it right to assume that you play really unconventional, interesting, hard to play decks? Yeah. That's very right to assume. If I could say anything about my channel, that would probably be what I said. I need a consecration of this. Equality doesn't help much. It's part of it. I really needed the consecration. I don't think I could win now. We're just going to be too slow. Shadow Vision's actually into Potion of Madness is a pretty good play. We can kill 2 of the Murlocs. We got to try that, I think. Yep. We didn't get it. Gotta try for Consecration again. Nah, we're dead, I think. His board's way too good. It's weird that he hero powered twice already, but we didn't get the answers we needed. We didn't steal the right cards. But anyway, you say, if I do play really interesting, unconventional decks, you'll get thousands of followers and subs, because people like watching intellectual Hearthstone streams. Well, appreciate the encouragement, dude. That'd be awesome. The Bits icon replaced my Twitch Prime. You can only watch one ad per day. Sorry, dude. I don't know what to tell you. The Bit icon may, in fact, not be cooler than the Twitch Prime icon, I have to say. But I don't know how to fix that. I think I can turn off the icons altogether, but I don't want... I don't think I can turn it off for one specific person. You might be able to go into your settings and check and see if there's like some way to fiddle with that, though. Who knows? This guy is playing like the slowest game ever against me. Like, I almost have a chance here. I know that this is sort of bad because it can just rebuff, but I gotta try to reduce damage as much as possible here to stay alive. And I think I gotta Power Word Shield this instead of healing myself. I know it's counterintuitive a little bit, but I need to find answers, right? I need to find cards that win the game, not stuff that keeps me alive for slightly longer. Cogburn, thanks for the 15 bits, man. That's awesome. Appreciate it. Now go watch some John Wayne movies. Have you ever played Elder Scrolls? Yeah, of course. Who hasn't? Not the MMO, if that's what you're asking, but played Morrowind and Oblivion and Skyrim. Is there actually a way out of this with Potion of Madness? I don't think so, but maybe. Shadow Madness any better? No, because I can kill both the 3 health guys anyway, I think. Does equality help? No, not really. I can just... technically alive? Most likely not alive, but technically alive. Best kind of alive. We could maybe get to Yogg. Probably just has like True Silver though and we're dead. Yeah. We tried. And there you have it. That was the Thief, Priest, and Journey to Unguro, which might have been the craziest deck and provided some of the craziest games that I've ever seen. So if you guys have any thoughts, comments, questions on refining this deck, how I played it, etc., please leave them in the comments below. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, game on.